Have you ever noticed how some people seem to grow older without ever truly feeling old? They move with calm energy. Their eyes still sparkle. Their days have rhythm and meaning. And somehow, even into their 80s or 90s, they carry themselves with a quiet kind of strength. If you've ever wondered how that's possible, or whether it's too late to bring that kind of vitality into your own life, you're not alone. And the answer, believe it or not, may lie on the other side of the world. In Japan, particularly in places like Okinawa, there are communities where people not only live longer, they live better. We're talking about 90-year-olds who still garden, cook for themselves, laugh with neighbors, and walk with confidence. These aren't rare cases. These are the norm. And while genetics play a role, the real secret isn't written in DNA. It's found in daily choices, simple routines, and small but powerful habits, things anyone can start doing right now, including you. In this video, we're diving into 4 longevity secrets that Japanese seniors have woven into their lives after 70. Habits that boost both physical and emotional health, sharpen the mind, and bring more peace to each day. And I promise they're not complicated. You don't need expensive supplements or a fancy gym membership. Just a little awareness and a willingness to listen to what your body and spirit really need. Before we dive in, if you're new here, welcome. This channel is all about helping you live stronger, sharper, and more joyfully after 60. So if you enjoy content like this, I'd love if you clicked subscribe and tapped the notification bell so you won't miss out on the kind of life-changing topics we're building this community around. Your support truly means the world to me, and to the growing number of wise, empowered adults watching with you. And if something we say today strikes a chord, like or share this video. That simple gesture might help someone else rediscover their spark. And of course, drop a comment below. Let us know what brings you peace these days, or what you'd like more help with. We read everyone. Now let's take a gentle breath together. Inhale and exhale slowly. Let's begin with something the Japanese call ikigai. There's no exact English word for it, but it roughly means your reason for being. Not your job title, not your daily tasks, but that thing that makes it worth getting out of bed in the morning. It might be taking care of a grandchild, it might be painting, or making miso soup from scratch, or trimming the bonsai on your windowsill. What matters is not how big it is, but that it exists. Many Japanese elders keep their ikigai close, even when life gets slower. They don't retire into nothingness. They transition into meaning. A retired teacher might begin tutoring a neighbor's child. A grandmother might lead a tea ceremony every Thursday. These small rituals anchor the day. They keep the heart open and the mind alive. And here's the beautiful part. Having ikigai has been linked with lower risk of heart disease, better sleep, stronger immunity, and yes, even longer life. It's not magic, it's purpose. And you can find it at any age. So if you've been waking up lately without much of a why, if the days blur together a little too easily, try asking yourself this, gently and without judgment. What still brings me joy, even in small doses? What lights me up just enough to feel alive? Write it down, give it room. You might be surprised what rises to the surface when you make space for it. Let's shift gears for a moment and talk about something physical, but also deeply emotional. Movement. Not intense workouts, not marathons. I'm talking about gentle, intentional, joyful movement that Japanese elders build into their lives naturally, like walking to the market, tending a garden, or stretching every morning before tea. You'll see them in parks moving their arms in slow circles. You'll hear laughter as neighbors do Tai Chi together beneath the trees. They move because it feels good, not to punish themselves. They move to stay flexible, not to chase some number on a scale. That difference in intention, it changes everything, and the science backs it up. Regular, low-impact movement helps regulate blood sugar, reduce joint stiffness, improve balance, and keep the heart strong. It also supports mental health, because every time we move with care, we send our brain the message, I'm still here, still matter. If you're living with aches or maybe mobility isn't what it used to be, don't worry. This isn't about perfection. It's about presence. Try a simple stretch as you boil your morning water. Sway your arms a bit while brushing your teeth. Step outside just to feel the air. That's movement, that's medicine. Now that we've touched on purpose and movement, let's keep going deeper. There's a third secret Japanese seniors carry, and it might surprise you because it has nothing to do with diet or exercise. It's about community, but not the kind that's loud or exhausting. I'm talking about moai, a concept that's quietly woven into daily life in Okinawa, and it might just be one of the most powerful tools for staying emotionally resilient well into your 70s, 80s, and even 90s. A moai is a small group of people who commit to supporting each other for life. Think of it like a circle of trust. Some moai groups were formed back in childhood or early adulthood, but many were created later in life. These aren't just social groups, they're safety nets. They check in on each other when someone's been quiet too long. They cook extra rice just in case a friend stops by. They show up. The power of this goes deeper than friendly conversation. Studies have shown that seniors who feel socially connected have stronger immune responses, lower rates of depression, and even reduced risk of stroke and Alzheimer's. And it doesn't take a crowd, just a few trusted people you can count on, and who can count on you in return. So what does this mean if you're living alone or feel disconnected from your old circle? Start small. Reconnect with one person. Invite someone over for tea. Join a community garden or a hobby group, even if it's just online at first. The goal isn't quantity, it's quality. Find your people, even if it takes a little time, because aging isn't meant to be done alone. And just like the Japanese, elders who meet every week under a cherry blossom tree to laugh and stretch and sip tea together, you too deserve that kind of nourishment for your heart and your spirit. Let's pause for a breath here. Maybe put a hand on your chest, feel the rise and fall. Remind yourself you're not behind. You're not too late. Everything you've just heard can begin today, in small steps, with a curious heart. Now there's one last longevity habit I want to explore with you, and this one's as simple as it is powerful. It happens at nearly every meal in Japan, but it's not about what's on the plate. It's about how it's eaten. It's called hara hachi bu. It means eat until you are 80% full, not stuffed, not mindless, just satisfied. It's a form of mindful eating that allows your body time to register fullness without overeating. And for elders in Japan, this practice isn't a rule, it's a ritual. A quiet reminder to honor the body without overwhelming it. There's no counting calories, no guilt, just a simple pause halfway through the meal, a moment to check in and ask, am I still hungry, or am I just enjoying the act of eating? That tiny pause can help protect against weight gain, diabetes, heart strain, and sluggish digestion. And maybe more importantly, it builds a relationship with food that's about care, not control. So next time you sit down for lunch or dinner, give yourself permission to slow down. Put your fork down between bites, breathe, savor. Let your body speak and listen. Because these little moments, the pauses, the stretches, the shared cups of tea, that's where longevity hides. It's not about chasing youth, it's about embracing life as it is, with grace, curiosity, and compassion for yourself. Thank you for being here. If this video sparked something in you, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. What's one daily ritual that helps you feel grounded? What's your personal version of Ikigai? And if this message helped you feel more inspired, more at ease, or even just more connected, I'd be grateful if you liked the video and shared it with someone you care about. Your voice helps us grow this circle of wise, resilient, beautifully aging souls. Here's to moving with intention, eating with care, and finding meaning in the moments we so often overlook. You're not just growing older, you're growing deeper. And that depth, it's what gives your life its richness. You see, longevity isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. That's what the Japanese elders have taught the world, not through loud declarations, but through how they live. With presence, with balance, and with purpose that hums softly beneath each day. It's in the quiet joy of tending a small garden, even if it's just a windowsill herb. It's in waking up early not because you have to, but because you get to, because the morning sun deserves to be seen, and your body deserves to stretch. It's in treating movement as something sacred, not something to be rushed through or avoided. Whether it's a morning walk, a few gentle stretches, or sweeping your porch, every motion says, I am still here, and I still care. And it's in remembering that no matter your age, your story matters. Your voice matters. Your presence brings light to someone else's day, even if they don't say it out loud. So as we close this conversation, I want you to carry this with you. You don't need to move to Japan to age like the Japanese. You don't need a new diet or a perfect schedule. You just need a little bit of intention each day, a little bit of grace, a little bit of that quiet whisper that says, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still here for a reason, because you are. If you found peace in these words, let them ripple. Share this with someone who might need it today. Let them know they're not alone. And if you want more conversations like this, ones that celebrate aging with wisdom, humor, and honesty, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and stay close. This community is for you, and we're just getting started. Here's to a life well lived, one mindful step at a time. I'll see you in the next video.